Hey there, happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make lovely and quirky hand embroidery kits. And I am here every weeknight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. It's a time where we can relax and craft for about an hour in the evening, and we work on projects from beginning to end. So tonight we are going to work on the Charming Chevrons quilt by Christa Watson of Christa Quilts. Here we go, all our pretty zigzags, and this is actually where we left off last time. I'm attempting to learn how to free motion quilt, and this is our first row. I'm going by rows of zigzags, and we're trying to do the little where it coils in on each other and then you coil out again. So we're gonna keep going on that. We finished half the row last time, and I'm hoping to finish the other half tonight. We were having a little technical issues last time with the bobbin thread popping up. We did change the belt in my sewing machine yesterday, so hopefully that helps a little. Otherwise, I did a little research, and I think it'll just mostly be playing with tension. If that's totally wrong, then I think we'll have to switch the needle maybe and see if that cleans it up. Oh, it was also like speed of how you move, so we'll try, if the bobbin thread keeps coming through, I'll try moving my hands different. We'll just play around. So hopefully we can get that to work. I'm going to test the tension a little bit first of the bobbin and needle thread with our little practice thing here, but I would like to get this row done tonight, and this will be my first night sewing with the sewing machine after putting the new belt in. And really, I was thinking about it, this might be the first time I sew on this machine without with a belt that does not have any cracks in. So this might actually be the first good belt in this sewing machine, which we'll see if it sews differently tonight. But thanks again, guys, for joining me, and feel free to ask any questions along the way here. I am totally learning how to do this, and hopefully maybe you give it a go too. I'm trying to make it less scary for myself to try and jump into this free motion quilting, and I don't know, hopefully it makes it a little less scary for you guys too. All right, I'm gonna flip you around. Let's get started. All right, here is the quilt. I love it so much. So we are on row 4, this one right here. The first row, we just kind of did back and forth bits in several different ways. We have some squiggles. I kind of like these ribbon squiggles in there. That was our first row. Then we tried meandering. Got some practice in that. Then we did like the meander with the swirl. And now we're doing that little coil up on each other and then go out. I ended up getting the belt, the new belt from Amazon. I didn't want to take the old belt out before I got the new belt, so I had to Google what size the belt was, and I wasn't positive, so I kind of guessed based on what I researched, and it ended up being just right, I think. So yeah, I just got it from Amazon. It's just a generic belt. It was like $7. Oh, I know, I love the loop-de-loop stretch, and I think that actually might be my favorite so far. Oh, Sue, you liked my attempt at changing out the belt last night. That was fun, but man, I'm actually very excited that we got that to work. I was not 100% we would get that fixed. So I just want to give this I got a little knot in here. I want to give this just a little test because I changed my threads back and everything, and I want to just make sure that our tension is halfway decent here. So let's just go backwards to bring that bobbin thread up. There we go. Get my little scissors out here to pop that up. For free motion quilting, you want both threads on the top. I think it probably just makes a huge mess underneath if you don't. Okay, so we'll do more of these. You know what? Let's do a practice loop and getting out of the loop again. I think I probably need a little practice on that. All right, let's do it with the glove in my left hand and the grip it in my right hand. I've kind of been liking that. All right, let's try a loop. Seashells are scallops. All right, so I'm gonna just make my loop again. I gotta remember how to do this. All right, then we kind of stop and then come back the way we came. All right, that's not bad. And we can actually switch directions if we want. I suppose I should be checking the tension. I'm just playing now. I can kind of see some of the red coming through, so that makes me think that we might have to deal with the tension a little bit. So let's just peek. Yeah, it looks like I can see a little bit of the red popping through. Do I see more blue here though? Huh, it's kind of, what's that phrase? 6 half dozen another blah blah whatever. My husband says that phrase all the time, and I can't ever remember it. But yeah, so sometimes the top thread is coming through here, and sometimes the bobbin thread is coming through here. So I think it's probably just due to my speed regulation. So that's one of the things that I read. If you have bobbin coming up the top, it might be you're not playing with your speed good enough. So here on these big round ones, it looks like I'm doing an okay job. It's when I'm getting to these small little loops is where the bobbin is coming through. So maybe I'm slowing down or speeding up. Let's just keep going and see what happens. I'm gonna make the tension a little less so it at least goes to the back a little bit more. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna try a little bit more on this one. Let's snip these guys so they're out of our hair. Boop. Okay. We'll try and bounce around here. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. There we go, Donna. Oh, Robin, your husband says that too and can't remember. I had never heard that before until I married him. You know, I just don't have a lot of tension on this either with this small piece of fabric. All right, I think the more I move, the better. Whenever I kind of slow down, then it kind of pops through. But you know what? I think we're okay, and I'm actually feeling these curves. I think I don't know. I think I'm in a mindset for this today, more so than the first time we went through this. So, all right, let's give this a go. So we'll get off of here. Snip that. Okay, let's drag the quilt underneath here. Let's get the needle as high as it'll go. Oh, we're up at the highest point. All right, so now we're also in the bunching stages. What do I do with the grip it? I need you here. So, Julie, I practiced with a pen and pencil for these swirls before. I did it on the real thing, and I found that super duper helpful. I mean, it's not quite the same because you're moving instead of moving a pencil that can move, we're moving the fabric. So it would probably be easier if you could actually, you know, I've seen some people do this. They tape a pen or a marker to their sewing machine, and then they put paper underneath and then move the paper for practice. Because that's, you know, if you're moving the paper with a static drawing tool, that's more like free motion quilting with the static needle, you know, versus being able to move the pencil. Oh, Karen, you're loving those Splendid Sampler 2 videos. That's awesome. I'm like, my brain is already on, like, what's Thursday's new block going to be? Wow, here I can tell already, these stitches are super small, and there's a lot of bobbin thread coming up. So, man, I think this new belt in this machine is going to be, like, an amazing deal because it feels just so smooth and different. So man, I've been missing out on all of the smooth sewing I could have had. You're sewing one with navy and white thread. Oh, so pretty. Oh, and you couldn't get it to not show through. Yeah. Here we go. Man, what's the best place to put this? Okay, I just hooked, I'm just hooking this onto my other peg on the top of my sewing machine because right now I have so much quilt underneath me that I can't put all my tools where I was before, which is just right at the base of this. All right, so I'm just gonna stitch a couple stitches here. Ooh, we're a little fast. Okay, let's get these guys out. I will trim this thread, but let's see what we got going on here. I want to flatten out the area I'm going. Oh, and one other thing that we tried with this time around, instead of starting at the top and working our way down, we started from the bottom and worked our way up. So that's a little different than these other rows that we've been doing. It's kind of fun. I'm undecided. We'll have to do one the other direction again and see how that goes. All right, let's start a circle here. I gotta think again now. We could go here. I think I'm gonna go around this way and then we'll come out and try and get another one in here. Okay, that's the plan. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's right. I got to be thinking circle, 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 because last time my circles weren't all that great. All right, no bobbin thread coming through. It's looking a lot better. Ooh, wow. I need to work on when I come out. Oops, I might be a little close there. Ah! All right, definitely warming up, warming up here tonight still. Let's try and do a big one. I think I gotta just speed up the machine again so I can go slower, which is kind of funny. Like the faster the pedal goes, the slower you can kind of maneuver. I started looking too far ahead of me. You know what? I think I'll just reverse here and do a loop here. I do need to kind of get down in here and back out. But maybe we can do that as we exit this one. Yeah, I'm still convinced that this is a muscle memory practice thing, this loop-de-loop. Oh my gosh, Nolene, it's sounding so much better, isn't it? It's so quiet. It just feels like a perfectly oiled, I don't know. It really is sounding good though, really sounding different. All right, I think maybe we'll go around here and do a tiny loop. Yep, and then we'll get out. All right, I think we can do that. I know it's completely different sounding. But man, you go a few days without doing this free motion quilting and it feels like a whole new ball game. All right, that was a weird place for that. Like I feel super duper rusty with these guys. Although it's not like I was doing really well with these anyway, so maybe I'm just right at the same spot that I was. But in my head I was getting better at it, but now that I'm working on it again, I feel like, yeah, man, I have a ways to go on learning these. Okay, I'm gonna try swooping down this way and making a nice big one right in the middle here. Maybe I just have to plan it out a little bit before I do it. So big one, I should be able to go all the way to the edge because we'll be coming out this way. Okay, yeah. that's what I gotta remember. I gotta think, where will I come out and leave enough space to come out? So if I go around this way, I can go right to the edge, but over this way, I gotta leave a little bit. Okay, I think I got it. All right, let's try it. I didn't quite get to the edge, but oh well. It's tough. It's tough to move a whole quilt and stitch at the same time. But I guess that's what we're doing here, giving it a little practice. I'll just kind of arch in here. I left so much space, it's just so goofy. That's okay. We'll echo this a little bit. We'll just go kind of right in here again. I would definitely put all of this in the I am for sure practicing for the sake of trying to get better. I'm definitely seeing where I need work. I think I need work kind of just moving my hands a little bit more. You know, it's almost so smooth now that I gotta just figure out my timing a little bit again. All right, I'm gonna get myself stuck in here, but we're gonna get ourselves out. Oh, it's funny. Practice, practice. This is one of those ones that I'm gonna have to get a notebook open and I'm really just keep at it. All right, let's concentrate. I'm gonna just try and go slower. All right, middle. Can you tell I'm like full on concentrating here? I like when we switch, oops. Jeez, that's not what I wanted to go. I like when we switch directions and kind of hook one little last hook in there, like that. We'll swoop around here. It's so smooth though! Yay! Who knew? A new belt would just really change the machine. It's really sounding happy. Oh, you're doing great for the first time. Thanks, Sue. I'm hoping, yeah. I'm hoping by the end of this I'll be at least a little bit better. That's the end goal. But I love practicing on a real quilt. Like, I mean, it'd be fun to play around on just scrap fabric too, but like with a real quilt, you have a finished piece when you're done, which I think is awesome. Every quilt is a learning experience. Exactly. That's exactly how I like to think of it too, Donna. All right, I think we're gonna try and swoop up and curl around this way. We haven't done that yet. That felt kind of nice. Ooh, that one felt good. That one felt like a circle. Oh yes, yummy cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon. That is what this feels like, isn't it? All right, I think I'm definitely getting a speed rhythm again going. All right, I like these last two. These last two are looking okay. This one's not a great circle, but I like, you know, my spacing in between the bits are getting a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna swoop around, try and get a little one in here. Maybe I'll try and go around like this, and then I'll have to get out in this direction. Okay. Get a grip on it here. Oh, whoop, slid a little bit. So I'm gonna have a little trouble getting out of this one. Slid out of it a little bit too far there. I don't know if that really worked. Yeah, it has actually been a little bit since we've done this. It's been it's been like 6 days. So 6 days without pre-motion quilting means you're out of practice. For sure, for me at least on this. They're looking, I mean, you know, clearly they're not like at pro level, but why would they? I just started. But I'm feeling a little bit more confident. Ooh, geez, as I just wiggle all over the place. A hair more confident with them than I did when we started today. And now I'm totally jinxing it. I'm going to try and get in here. And then get out again. That was a little creepy. Gotta move the bulk down here. All right, let's swoop around like the S curve. That one's pretty, I think. Back this way. I'm trying to look a little ahead of myself, and I'm kind of not sure if that's working or not yet for me. All right, let's swoop around again. Do a little one here. All right, adjust. All right, but now I don't know where to go. I suppose down here, and we'll pick up another one this way. You know, my pedal is, I feel like I have more control over the speed of my pedal now too, with the new belt. So that's kind of a nifty new feature for me. Like, I feel like going in between slow and fast, I feel like I can, oop, a little out of the lines there. I feel like I can be a little bit more gradual about it. Whereas I think before, it might have been slipping quite a bit with the belt all funny. You know, I could see doing a whole nother quilt just with this stitch, just so I can learn how to do it better. I was almost going to say just so I can torture myself with this one a little bit more, but I feel like, man, a whole quilt practiced on this would yield some benefits, I'm thinking. All right, just a little bit. All right, let's go this direction. It's not even, with these particular ones, it's not even for me just about like practice. It's just the learning the mechanics of these actual little circles. Let's do a real little one here. Like where you need to leave space to get in and out and all that. That's kind of like the thing I'm still trying to wrap my head around. Oh, it's fun though. Fun! Let's adjust a little bit. Ooh, we just have one more to go. One more little bit to go here. We'll go back in here again and maybe back around. This is good though, because I think a whole lot of free motion quilting is getting into a space and figuring out how to get out of it. So these little swirls are a good first way to think about, okay, I got myself in this swirl, how do I get out? I like doing the little itty bitty swirls. All right, I gotta see where I'm at. Okay, so we just have a little bit more. Okay. Oh, thanks, Margie. Zoop. And then swirl the other way. All right, now I left kind of a large space here, so let's get back down in here and try and not make it look too crazy. We'll do one little bonus swirl here. All right, and I think that's all she wrote right there. Okay, let's cut that off. Oop, get that needle up. All right, scissors. Oop, that's right, I put it on the top here. Snip that side. Oop, wow, I had a little nest underneath there a little bit at the end. Okay. I'm not sure, Nolene, yet, if I prefer working from the bottom or the top. I'm going to try going from the top down this time and see what happens. But, man, you know what? We got a bunch of time left, and we finished that. So we definitely got more efficient with those swirls than we were last time. I'm going to grab the book here quick. Okay, so we've been using Christa's Machine Quilting with Style book, and we've been just kind of going through it a little bit. See, here's my practice squiggles, my free motion spirals. Okay, so this is an interesting one. It's a string of pearls. So for this one, it's kind of a straight line with a circle, and then you have to trace around that circle a little bit more and then go the straight line a little bit more. So it appears as if it's a straight line with these little circles. How would we do that with this? We could go back and forth this way, like back, circle, and then you trace your circle again and go forward again. And then you're kind of, then I would just be trying to follow the line a little bit. I don't know, maybe that's weird on this one. I don't know if I want to be following these edge lines back and forth. Although doing those circles would probably be really good practice. Yeah, because some of them could go like off the edge a little bit. I don't know, I'm sure it's always good to do circles. Let's peek what else we got going on in here. Oh, and then it's to the races, it looks like. So we could do those circles, or we could practice a little bit. Oh, here. Oh, you know what? We didn't do. Maybe we should try this before we do the circles. This is kind of circles. So this is the pebbles. The pebbles are super time-consuming in theory. So maybe we do like a V of the pebbles, and because we haven't tried that yet. Ooh, this could be fun. We could contrast the pebbles with some really open ones, like try these straight ones again. So we could do a V of pebbles and then just a squiggle, which will go super fast, and then another V of pebbles. I think that'll be fun practice. Let's do that. Yeah, pebbles. That seems like a safer way to go before those perfect circles. So, all right, I'm gonna put that on the floor. I'm gonna just go with whatever bobbin I have in here yet, which is probably not much, but that's okay. We're just gonna deal. Okay, so we are at, this is row 5. I think there's wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think there's 11 rows total. So we'll do one more after this one, and then we'll rotate the whole quilt. So this time I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom instead of the bottom to the top, and we'll see how that feels. I think we'll just start right here, I suppose. Okay, let's, oops, forgot to hold down the thread while I do that. I need to bring the bobbin thread to the top. All right, let's pull that up. Grab my scissors. Make your string go in a zigzag. Oh, instead of a straight line. So like, oh, like I could go, oh, like this, you mean? Like at an angle like this instead of a straight line like that. That'd be kind of fun. Angle, angle, angle. And then we got to do like a little twirl here. Okay, yeah, I like that. Let's do it a little differently like that. So we'll have to do something special in the corners. Okay, I like it. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Did I bring more? Oh, I brought some other weird little piece that's stuck up there. All right, let's just hope that this, I think we got it just fine. We're gonna leave that piece there, see what happens. All right, I'm just going to do a stitch or two to get this started. I think we're okay. All right, get the glove back on and grip it's back here. Okay, let's try these pebbles. Squish this quilt in here. Oh, we're getting a little high, aren't we? Here, let's go right there. Oh, you mean like do long ones like this? We could go like halfway and then go halfway again and end up, that could be kind of neat too. I was thinking we could kind of go with the 90-degree angle of this, and then when we get to a corner here, we'll have to go like bloop, 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 like a little flower, and then go the other direction. I think I might try that. But let's, first we're doing a whole one that's pebbles. Give that a try. So for pebbles, you just kind of go around. It's kind of like really close swirls, right? Like then I can put a pebble here. And then follow this guy a little and then put a pebble here. Right? This is how you do the pebbles. Wow. Yeah, I need major practice on this. Holy cow. Let's get a big one in here at least. I need to get back up in there. How do we do that? Wow. Okay, these are turning into swirls. I gotta get back up here. How do I do that? You know what, I'm just gonna follow this one. We'll go in this direction. Little one here. I literally have my tongue sticking out of my mouth as I figure this out. You've seen them where they go over the circle twice to even them out. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'm gonna have to here just to get out of this. You know, I'm gonna cheat a little. We're gonna go down here. Because right now we're in an area that's gonna be in the binding. I suppose that's as good a place as any to practice. Gotta get some big ones in here. Yep, my tongue is sticking out of my mouth. I cannot put it back. All right, well, I think we got something going on here, so let's keep going. Wow, we're definitely going to switch off doing a V here with something else, because this, yeah, I can see why people are like, oh, pebbles are going to take forever. So you're saying go around twice, it'll give it a little definition, and then I got a little bit more choice of where I leave it to. Get a little one in here. All right, we need to start working on size here. I need to make these bigger as I make a teeny tiny one. Scooch this up, and I got a lot of bobbin thread coming up there all of a sudden. Ooh, like no bobbin at all. That might be it for the bobbin, actually. Well, that's a bummer. We barely got started. Let's check. I suppose after every row I should just check the bobbin. Yeah, I think we might be out of bobbin. Or the bobbin's stuck or something. All right, let's check. I suppose that last one did, oh, yep, we're out of bobbin. That last one did take up a lot of thread. I thought I had like half left, but yeah, it looks like we're gonna need to start another one. So let's, here's another halvesy. Let's just use that one, because I have a feeling we're gonna go through more than one of these anyway on this one, so maybe I can start using up some of these ones that don't have a lot in. These two, I'm just gonna have to empty. Those are like null ones. I'm going to set those up here. But we got one more good red one here, and then I'm going to have to wind some more. And it's not going to be in the red family anymore. It's going to be either blue or green or brown. Brown might blend into the background a little bit. It's going to be a different color, though. We're working our way through all that Madeira thread. It's a little difficult to put the bobbin on with this extension table, but let's try and get it. All right, good. New thread. All right. where are we here? Oh, so here's where we're at so far. I definitely need work going over places that I was already, but you know, it gives the pebble effect. If you go over the pebble twice, it gives you more time to work out the next move. Yeah, Nolene, I think that's gonna have to be my game plan for sure. How are we doing on the back? It's okay. I'm gonna snip this just so it's out of our way. It doesn't cause problems. Okay, yeah, the double around is gonna help me get back out when I need to. So we'll make a pebble right here. Let's get that thread to the top. There we go. Little red thread. Oh, sorry, I'll show you the back when we're done here. All right, we're in. All right, so I'm gonna go around twice this time. So, all right. I almost have to concentrate on something specific with each new thing, and this one I'm thinking, stay on the same line. I'm not sure how people control the size of these very well. I'm going to attempt to make some bigger ones, because they just want to get smaller and smaller. All right, we're going to go this way with another big one. All right, I'm going to go around again, and we're going to get the little space that I left off there. Right here. And then I need to get up to the top again. So out here, I think we'll just... Got to move my hands too. All right, I'm trying to get up to the top again. Go around again. There we go. Oh yes, for sure, Joan. I am totally aware that I have a long ways to go. Ooh, geez, and I'm going out of my little chevron there. I always just like to try and identify problems so I can try and fix them right away. Or notice them like, oh, wow, it's really difficult to stay in the line or whatever. What can I do to try and mitigate that a little bit? So I don't know. Trying to think through ways, but wow, I can definitely tell that these are getting progressively more difficult. The rows that we're doing, but I'm excited about it. So I'm actively attempting to make larger pebbles. Although I'm going to go in and make a small one here. And another small one. This is like a good extension of the loops, though. It's like close together loops, because some of them we can go this way, and then some of them we can go this way. It's kind of, it's fun. Ooh, I definitely don't want to accidentally sew in some of this. Oh, it didn't take you long to figure out that you didn't like doing pebbles. You could call it your junk roots path. Funny. Oh yeah, so it makes the more dense you stitch, for sure it'll make it more dense or more stiff. Make the whole area more stiff because there's more stitching, there's more things being held down. We're gonna try to do this whole thing with a pebble. Oh, ran out of the lines again. I think I'm a little stuck here. I have a hunch this one would have been easier going the other direction, starting from the bottom and going up instead of the top down. Yep, we're going down around that one again. We'll make a big one here. Well, it's working. Could try some big swirls with pebbles in between. Ooh, big swirls. So, like, do a big swirl and then try and do pebbles to work my way out of it? That could be interesting. That's something I'd like to learn eventually here, like making a main pattern and then like some filler patterns. That could be a fun thing to try. All right, we're on the second deal here though, so we're almost up to that V. Except for I need to, I keep missing areas, so I got to go back around this way. These are definitely getting a bit scary looking, but it's fun. Oh, hey, Holly. All right, I think I'm getting better at like finding spaces for these bigger pebbles though, so that's nice. So I'm not stuck making a ton of teeny tiny pebbles to fill in my spaces. All right, just a little bit more. We'll get to here, and then we'll do one broad one that'll go fast. I want to kind of exchange these really dense ones with some loose ones and see how that goes. Little circle, a little bit bigger. And I'll do an itty bitty one in the corner here. All right, woo! So I could see why someone would want to do this for really filling in an area, or if you were drawing a whole picture in a quilt and it was really airy and then you wanted it to stand out more, so you make the whole area, for contrast, you make an area really dense around the light area. I could imagine doing that. But man, I don't know if I could imagine doing this for an entire giant quilt. Here, let me show you guys a little bit where we're at with this. So definitely need a ton of work. Some of these smaller ones are really fun though. I do like going around it a few times. It does give it some definition. It's kind of hard to see on all this pattern. I actually kind of like them. Not perfect. I kind of like them overlapping a little bit. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of artsy, I think. Here's the back. So it's that red thread still, but you can tell that a little bit of the blue is popping through. It's actually more of the batting popping through than anything, but here is the back. It's looking fun though. Just the little pebbles on the back. Oh, I know one thing we could try here. Oh no, that would require coming back. Let's let's think. What do we want to do here? I think we have time for one more little V here, and then we'll pick it up tomorrow. We'll try another thing. I was thinking, oh wait, here's where I was thinking I could follow the line here, and in this triangle I would have to do like a little floral thing, and then we could go back and forth like this, and then when I got here again I'd have to do another like floral thing. Should we try that? All right, I think we're gonna do that. You think pebbles would look nice? Oh, as a sky above the embroidered houses. Oh, Wanda, I love that idea. So we have to quilt the I Love Home quilt, and it's all those fun little embroidered houses. Some really dense kind of bubbles on top of that would be really, really cute. I like that idea. All right, so in theory I could pencil line this, but we're gonna just kind of do 3 bloops in the corner here, and then squiggle, and then do bloops in the other corner. We're just gonna try something. So that's bloop 1. Bloop 2. And bloop 3 that will go into our back and forth squiggle. So I'm going at a diagonal now. Quilting at a diagonal, that's a little different. Oops. Okay, we'll do one more of those. Ooh, these are funny. And then we'll do some more bloops, some more flower bloops, more petal bloops. Into the corner here. I'm getting all over the place here. Let's straighten out a bit. Stuff some of this through. There we go. Wow, I don't have a lot of space to work here. All right, my tongue's out again. I'm gonna have to take this in little bits. All right, we're kind of just making like little floral things. Oh yeah, I could do a little circle at the center. We'll try that. That'll be a little goofy. I should stop a little sooner then, and there, we'll add a little circle there now. All right, let's zigzag back and forth again here. So I'm looking from the side now a little bit so I can get a little bit better on the 90-degree angle, although it's stopping now a little bit. All right, I'm going to make a little circle in the middle here. And we'll add a couple flower bloops here, and then I think we'll call it an evening, and we will, I definitely want to try more pebbles, just because there's room for improvement. So we'll do some more of those tomorrow, but we'll definitely need to offset those with some more of these random rows that can get done fast. So we'll play with some other things. This petal's gonna overlap. All right, and we'll stop right there, and that's where we'll start pebbling it up again here. So let's take a look quick. see what we got, and then we'll call it an evening. So, all right, here's where we are tonight. We got, so here it kind of does a weird little flower in a crazy jerky way, but hey, that's perfectly fine. So, and then here are all our pebbles. Let's just rotate it around, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, so here's the pebbles. Those look kind of cool. And I don't think we'll be able to see the other bits, but let's see if we can, here's our other guys that we did tonight. Let's see what that looks like on the back. Those are looking fun. Those are looking like swirls. Awesome. All right, so we'll just stay on here, and chances are we'll do this until our bobbin runs out again, because it will. All right, so I'm going to leave everything right here, and we will pick this up again tomorrow, guys. I'm going to flip you around, and we'll call it an evening. There, hello. So it's going, man. This is all about practice, I think, more than anything. I mean, now that I have the belt, I mean, it's definitely the new sewing machine belt. It's definitely feeling smoother. It does take a few minutes, like a good 10 minutes or something, just to get the rhythm of stuff again, I think. But yeah, I'm definitely in a world like, oh yeah, this is just where you have to practice these motifs, practice these movements until they're second nature. And you know, that's what we're trying to do with this quilt a little bit. We're trying to take a row, and hopefully that the start of the row is, you know, the end of the row is better than when we started the row. And we'll just keep practicing. I do want to try and do a whole feather thing still, just because. Might as well give that a go too while we're here. And there's another one I want to do that I think will require going all the way one way and then all the way back. Actually, the feathers might as well. So we got 6 more rows on this thing. We'll have time to play around still once we're done with this row. But yeah, we gotta try those 2 before we're done. But I'm excited. Thanks for joining me again on this. We will work on this again tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Thursday it will be the next Splendid Sampler block, so we'll switch back to that. And I'll get this up on YouTube at Penguin and Fish Movies, so you can watch all the replays there. It's probably the best place to watch the replays, because you can see all my comments a whole lot better, or the comments of people, and I'm responding in time a little bit better. So awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening. Good night.